half of us will be suffering from allergies by 2015. There is an incredible increase in the number of people suffering from allergy. That could be from skin allergy, but also nasal allergy. If you think about only airborne allergy related, you have a quarter of the population, and that is on the increase, especially in kids. What we also find out is that there is way more risk of allergy in people living in towns than people living in less polluted area. Pollution and the fact that we live in towns where you just constantly are in contact with bad agents, bad things, pollution, etc., is really putting us at risk. And there is also an increase in food allergy. There is little amount of allergy care in the UK, and I think it's a shame. It's a real shame. And if you think 50% of the population suffering from an allergic rhinitis people have got 70% more chance to develop asthma being the #1 cause of problems among kids. And you go, well, what is NHS doing? And NHS should be helping dealing with allergy. The fact that there is for some doctors that have got practically no training on allergy is appalling to me. And I'm also sorry for doctors, because you should be giving the tools to do your job and to improve your patient care. You become doctor to help people, not to financial reasons or anything else. The end goal is you have a sick patient coming in, you have a happy patient which will be sorted coming out. Sterimar is a completely natural seawater-based nasal spray. It's made out of seawater and purified water. It's down to an isotonic level, which means it's completely gentle on the nose. And it's actually made of seawater taken from the French coast of Brittany. So it's a very specific area with a very clean water, but also very rich vortex area. And as we know, Canton said very rich vortex area. And it's a spray that will just clean nasal passages and rebalance nasal functions. We will be practically working on several aspects. Education will be key, so we will be doing some CPDs for GPs with Dermatarian and Pulse magazine. We will also continue doing some CPDs with pharmacists, because we're talking about doctors, but pharmacists also play a very important role in patient care. And we will be also creating some tools for GPs and pharmacists for them to improve their education, but also as kind of a memo stuff reminder that they can keep or that they can give away to their patient.
Well, Allergy UK is there fundamentally for the sufferer. So just to make the management of allergy and the lives of allergy sufferers better. So the only way to do that, of course, is to spread the word amongst the medical profession and the nursing profession, and improve allergy services. And the only way to do that is to listen to the health professionals, because we can plan all sorts of things with either by ourselves or with other companies helping us. But unless you listen to what's going to work and what health professionals want and need, we're going nowhere.
Well, as a geriatrician, to me, one of the most important things, because lots of my patients are on so many medicines, is to look for something as simple as possible. And because of the sort of medicines they're on and the problems they have, decongestants and antihistamines, and classically we end up with all sorts of trouble. So I'm very wary about that. So something that is as simple as based on seawater and no other ingredients, to me is already, ahead of the other treatments. I want to give it a go. I want to see what it's like. So it certainly sounds very impressive. I like the idea of it.
I think a dedicated allergy service would be brilliant, because that would really sort of help get the expertise we need into primary care. I think when it comes to the actual talking about nasal sprays like Sterimar, you know, it's a great drug-free way of helping people self-manage conditions. I'm a fan of Sterimar anyway, so I don't need any convincing, but I did learn a few things about it. You know, I didn't know where the water came from, for example, you know, in the history about, you know, the fact that it was French, that sort of thing. But, you know, it's great because, you know, it's not a steroid. And I think people nowadays are moving away from drugs, and this is just a, you know, a great product for that reason.
We use it at home, yes. My eldest son has got some nasal allergy problems. He's got dust mite allergy and some hay fever, and he doesn't like using the standard sprays because it makes him smell like a bouquet of flowers, he says. But he finds that the Sterimar, you know, helps him quite a lot.